In the last video, I mentioned how at the beginning of my search for a way out of my hoarding dilemma, I was frustrated because I wasn't really finding many answers that resonated with me. And my friend said, be the solution. The other day, I was thinking about how the stigma associated with hoarding keeps most people with hoarding issues in hiding, which I totally get because no one, including me, wants to be ridiculed or judged or looked down upon. But hiding is not being the solution. Hiding is being part of the problem. Because how is stigma reduced? Through communication and conversation to increase understanding. People are too scared to come out and share their experiences because of the stigma. But in order to decrease stigma, people need to come out and share their experiences. It's very chicken and egg. If we don't come out and share our experiences, necessary conversation doesn't happen. So stigma prevails and people continue to hide, which is a vicious circle. Plus, hiding and secrecy also feed our shame. I admit that I'm not completely out. I'm still wearing my sunglasses because it's scary. I'm afraid if people judge me negatively, it could affect potential work opportunities. But I've been slowly taking steps to share more and more. I send audio and video recordings to a researcher in hopes of describing the many challenges in this very complicated condition and what I found helpful to change my thoughts and behaviors. I've participated in research surveys about hoarding disorder. I've spoken at 3 mental health conferences, including doing comedy about hoarding at the last one. Someone from the Children's of Hoarders website approached me about writing a piece for them, which I did. A professional organizer who's writing a book for friends and family of those with hoarding issues, she's asked me to contribute something. I'm active on several message boards where people share their experiences as well as helpful resources. Often, people who don't have hoarding disorder themselves seek help from the message board for ideas on how to help their loved one. And sometimes describing to them what hoarding disorder is like firsthand can help them better understand what they're up against. In an earlier video, I mentioned meeting photographer Everett Clark. His mother had hoarding disorder, so he grew up in a hoarded home, and he's created a photography project on hoarding. I'll repost his link below if you'd like to see his work. Anyway, Everett asked me if I'd be willing to let him photograph possessions I've decided to let go. So I've sent him some stuff and who knows, maybe others who see those photographs will relate and become inspired to let go of some of their things. I hope to eventually be brave enough to just speak openly about this stuff without sunglasses, unless it's a really bright sunny day. And I hope more and more people who deal with this condition will share in whatever way they feel comfortable. There's a great TED Talk about the first follower theory. In just 3 minutes, this guy does a fantastic job of explaining how a movement is developed. I'll also post that link below. Hope you'll watch it and be inspired to be a first follower. I know you're creative and can come up with your own innovative way to share your story to help increase understanding and reduce stigma. And if you do, please, please, please share in the comments section how I can see it, hear it, read it, whatever it, inspire me.